Mi gente. So I just finished watching a 50-minute documentary comparing Plato to Socrates, Einstein to Dahl, materialism versus idealism. And I'm watching all of these scientists try to uncover particles versus waves and atoms and all of these things. And from the very beginning, I told my daughter, I said, God uses the unlearned to make those who believe themselves to be wise, to make them look real dumb. Now, I'm not going to say that Einstein wasn't a genius. Yes, he was. However, what was his biggest downfall was his ego and the fact that he didn't want anybody to come up with a higher understanding than his theory. And when you do that, you're limiting when you do that, you limit your ability to understand. Whenever your ego or physical limitations are applied, it puts boundaries on knowledge. I've said from the very beginning that science is only limited by our perception and ability to comprehend the fact that it is limitless. God is limitless. God is science. And so to try and come up with all these theories to explain it is ridiculous. Now, by minute 46 of this documentary that was talking about all of these different things, what was the conclusion that they came to in the end? God, the source, and that matter is only created upon observation. What does that mean? That means that whatever you are able to perceive in your mind's eye can take shape in reality. So matter is only created by potential and by our observation of that potential. Hallelujah. And so what did I realize by the end of this documentary? I am smart, man. You know why? Because God gives somebody who is willing to receive the capacity for intelligence. And it is all a vain illusion. I've said it from the beginning, and I wasn't the first to say it. Solomon was the wisest man to ever exist. This is all in the Bible. And some of these theories that I'm seeing, and they're putting these people's names under them, they are actually scriptures. And so if we just go back to the basics and go back to the beginning, and we understand that we all derive from the source, and what we should do is position ourselves to reflect the knowledge that he gives us, because he gives us intelligence. And when we're able to receive that, we're able to reflect a depiction and create an illusion of what we are able to accept, comprehend, and process in our mind. So today I want you to remember that you have potential. And when you have potential, you have power. Go get it. Let me add to what I was saying, because it's important that I include this in this message. Now, Albert Einstein, he was dope, but where he messed up was making his theory the roof. When he became super famous, he didn't want anybody else to steal his thunder. So when quantum physics was introduced, he in his youth, he was dope. He wrote 4 papers in 1 year that changed the way we view the world. But as soon as another theory was introduced that would make his knowledge antiquated, instead of working together to build on the new theory of quantum mechanics, what he did was spent the rest of his life trying to disprove it. And at the very end, he said, you know what? I was wrong.